impressive because yesterday they were willing to leave it open for a third map. This was definitely
okay.
something that was planned. And since
We got
Team
BBL on
Liquid
defense, we
picked
got
onto
Liquid
that,
on attack. This
we are
time
not
is not
really
moving,
surprised
so
that
it
with
looks
this
like attack
composition,
pause.
they
So
decide to start on the
maybe I
defense.
stopped the recording.
You have two
Oh
sentinels,
no, it's all good.
as Yinsu was mentioning. Sociable,
Almost.
it's not like he has a lot of experience with Sage on the well, on any map.
Yeah,
And Yampi, you know, they saw a lot of Tejo, but they still hadn't played it, and he feels like he wants to
Okay,
join
we got
that
8 ghosts.
magnificent pool that we have of IGLs playing the new initiator.
Oh, this is wild.
I will say that
on this map, right? So it was kind of, you know,
Profect's gonna be very smart with his Astra stars and his smokes.
Are Liquid aware of what they're about to have to deal with? This will be the question.
Insta drone, and then they peek through it as well. Okay.
Their research? Can they learn on the fly? It's gonna be a lot of information and a massive burst straight up through towards A. And we still have 2 players.
Kiko tanked a good amount of damage though from the drone.
But the site firmly under wraps. That's lovely. Priorities to be made. Clears out showers. Yampy is surrounded. He can be a bit of a magic
Dude, that
man, but
guy
this
was
is a lot
so
ask for.
close
He's
to
gonna
him.
decide to wait
This is a hard
for those
retake.
rotations to come in.
Yeah. Natsus on the back. 4v3 now. And with the spike down, BBL needs to take initiative in this retake.
BBL needs to start making a bit of a move here, taking back some of that really key space. Padate,
No way. Pass straight past him.
lovely reposition, a little bit lucky on the top.
Yampy.
Yampy.
Chill,
Doing that
bro.
dynamic, are we? Okay, Yampy, I'm down for it. Give me some more though. I asked for more, maybe I'm getting more. Yampy was fired up walking out to the stage, but Padate will close out the round for Liquid. They're first to be gathered here.
It's
Yeah, exactly. And since BBL does not have
1-0
experience, Team
on
Liquid
pistols
wants to
for
start
Liquid.
with this very explosive and fast round.
Yep.
Pretty much off the book. You have that Viper wall. You're going to use the flash of right across it and just walk onto side. No utility being used there. Yes, shower control was for the side of BBL, but it doesn't matter. Just as you were saying, keep the priorities clean. Know exactly what you have to do. Clear the
Picked up the extra gun and just shot one extra bullet as well. It's outrageous.
Yeah, this is a good start for them. Get the ball rolling right. This should be kept clean. You're looking at what they're willing to lose. Kamek just on the ghost.
Okay, this is nice though. Yampi got a good amount of kills on the pistol, and they're already starting to pick up the orbs for him.
The right place for now. This is what we look at. Do
They could
manage to
even
clear
go for
this
double
effectively?
orbs, really.
Yeah,
But
and for Team Liquid is easy, right? Like they have some recurrent utility on the side of Kamek that they can use very freely. Feel it should be theirs.
holy, and they got another one.
Yep, Perfect just got kills each.
Yeah, and that's
Getting a
not
little
too bad.
nervous here, but Kamek could get the
Timing on this is
Sociable
absolutely
maybe.
wild.
The TVs are heard. Sociable's gonna be on red alert now. Oh
Hold
my
up.
God! There's no way they dropped the bullet. The wall.
The wall,
Outrageous.
the wall's nice,
So
delays
done.
them a
That's
lot.
so perfect.
Nade goes
Now
in,
you
he
got
gets the
rest of
ghost.
squad coming over. This is
Yampi's
so
pushing
good.
behind
Come on, you got complete
with Vac. Dude, this is a hard round from these two.
Yampi has now the Guardian, and they're just working in couples 2v4 scenario. And even though Camo has this Vandal, he does not have the information. The plan is
Yeah,
going
they
to
should
try
just wait
and
for
go down.
everyone.
Okay, well, they've
Pico
tried
has a
to make
molly.
the best out of a bad situation. Site's going to be cleared out so they can start stepping back in. But they've not got safety even on the flank. You can see the nervousness here. Camo's trying to take some space towards CT.
Well, they know
But
the
still, BBL
Grim
just
is.
have numbers here now. A little paranoid about U-Haul.
Waiting for
clear
the
that.
smoke to go down. Long lasting.
Camo's position could be big in this. Are they going to
Needs to
check?
rush up, yeah.
Oh, Yampi! He's found Camo! That's
Holy, dude, they get a
How
lot of
memorized it,
upgrades.
BBL, already doing this sort of thing, flipping this round. The stack works
Yeah, and
out.
Yampi's gonna get his
That
ult
is
into this one.
dreamy stuff for BBL, and Team Liquid will be kicking themselves.
This is one of the things
I
that
don't think
BBL
Loon
has
managed to
been
get an
so
upgrade, that's
highlighted
about it.
for. Getting the space safeguard thrifty for them on the second round, just playing that 4v2 to the best of their capabilities. Just wait, be patient. It doesn't matter. We have already secured enough kills onto side to just take our time. Yampi already 5-1. He already has their Armageddon to play for this next round. But of course, the economy is not favoring Team Liquid. But as we say, they managed to get that spike down. But just because of that brawl on too long, BBL were able to get on top of the round.
And
Here's
what
the
are they
thing,
doing?
Todd, is
Insta
unless
wall,
we
get
see
the
this round
orb?
going a little bit askew, which it may do, because the
Or-
last one did. I have to highlight how intense Yampi looked walking out to that stage. Seeing the guy with a fire lit underneath him, it works for a player like him. He is a bit of a
Ooh,
confidence
that's nice
player at
though.
time. That mentality is perfect. So if he does well here, this could be big. But already, Team Liquid do draw first blood. So taking away Profec and getting themselves towards sight. That needs to be
What
careful.
the
And
hell are
they're
these
a little
shots
bit
at the moment?
lackadaisical about that. Forgetting who's on the other side. Liquid in the last games have been solo better and better. Now, with a player advantage, that is... I'm putting
Big
a
Joe
question
coming
mark
up.
by this round. This could be a huge round to find stability in for BBL. Yampy gonna pop the ult straight through.
Ooh, it
Again,
has
not
the
gonna
damage
find
into the
much, really.
corner.
Nat's gonna
I
trade
feel
out
like
Social, leaving
Patty did
Yampy
really well on this though.
more to try and do anything.
Patty
Oh,
did
the
great to
smoke,
dodge all of that.
from Liquid
Okay,
was a
ecoed them
fantastic
back.
turn
Gets
as well. This game
just
with
exchanging
no
guns at
stability.
this point.
100% prepared. We see Nats using that Viper wall.
Dude, how does a frenzy kill go down? Kind of interested for both of the fast kills. Frenzy kill, maybe he shouldn't be refacing once he's been down. Oh, Perfect's not thinking of that angle. Oh my gosh, what is that?
Nats, of course, is going to be on the flank. Just
I mean, he saw him on the jump
just
peak.
the smokes pretty easily, just playing those close quarters with the frenzy, with the Spectre. Very well played for Liquid. A little bit of a sloppy start.
I mean, he landed.
I'm going to say, like, in the terms of purchases of what we were
It wasn't the full ass, and he did land.
It seems like they're 100% on the game.
A little bit of a
Ooh,
miss.
we're missing our mollies on this as well.
So
I got a free guide for that on Coach Potatoes if he wants.
You highlight something.
I'll link it to him.
Yeah, exactly.
That's an
so
easy one, actually.
It's not the same start here. It does look obviously like they've got a heavier
Hashtag
investment
ad,
on
I
the
mean,
A
it's a
side,
freebie,
but
that
there's
one.
a massive rotation on this. They've completely left that B side alone. And when you know you've got someone like Nats on the
Shameless
other side who
plug,
is gonna be
dude.
lurking
If it's
quite
gifted to me,
actively,
I'm going to use it.
I'm waiting to see if they actually just decide to hit a rotation on this to head on back, because I don't know. I don't know how I feel about them going for the 5-play stack. I know they've got weaker weapons with 2 of the players, but still, this feels very all in.
Flash with the
Get
dog
rewarded for it if,
far back.
obviously, Liquid don't
that maybe
wait for
catches
Nats
you off
to
guard.
explore further, but there it is.
Dude,
There's
I
the
mean, the
call to
over-rotate
hit those
came in.
rotations back around towards B.
You might think they might
The
hit
rough
some
retake.
difficulties just having the Astra as a solo controller, but that combo also just using the slow with the nade, you're forcing them to where you want them to be.
Now the only benefit is they are back here fast, but the site's already got security. Nats has taken this completely on his own pretty much at this point. The rest of the team's there now. Plant's in place. And you're looking at the post-plant potential, it's huge. You've got ults galore here. They're in a really comfortable spot, but they've taken an active fight. A little risky, but the reward is right. Sociable, though,
One more and you get res.
Trade out between Nats and him. They've just put up numbers.
Ooh,
Down
they might
to
give him another.
3v3.
Oh
Just a
my
classic
goodness, imagine
though,
that
and Kami
jewel went
gonna
the
do
other way.
damage. Res now removed. It's eyes on Vac, really. Prophet's only got that classic to work with. Is there a push and pull? No. So far, Prophet at least gets the trade, but how do you get rid of these last 2 players? The answer is you don't.
Okay, very, very nice. Now we get the buy B buy. Bit of mayhem to start us off.
Yeah, good adjustment there for Liquid to just rush onto side. As you were saying, Nats just having control of that B side, just playing a little bit more ahead. Being very eager, right, when they use the Thrash to not let it be that first point of contact and actually spearheading that aggression so you can get the kills while they're waiting to see that little guy.
Nice, beautiful.
Beautiful.
He's happy enough with that.
Did you think, I still think it's crazy that we're seeing Yampy IGL and Nats IGL in this head-to-head.
It's wild.
It makes me feel old.
I feel old all the time.
Okay,
That's
Luna.
nothing new. Oh, hold on. That was a pixel.
Ooh, Loon gets the op out. They
that's
did
unlucky,
the
but
fake
great
smoke that has a
start
little
out
bit of a
of
gap
there.
over towards the left side.
He now has to deal with a lot
And
more
he's
pressure
kind of
potentially
messed up his
towards B
satchel
long.
there.
But
Vac,
lucky bail out from Vac
self-flash to trade it
Takes
back though.
a
Nats goes down trying to luck over towards
risky
short.
fight and gets the reward on towards Nats.
Yampy
which makes
picks
you
up
feel
the
like
op.
you're almost reading into the round where Nats is probably not the end goal.
Yeah, Kami used his utility to clear the Razor Vine. Yampy's gonna be forced, but just for a second. Oh, Jumpy on an operator. Give me any agent.
Yep. And what do they do?
Goes back to the angle.
Nice little angle to play from.
Wait for the next wave.
Yeah, Dizzy Flash just coming back up now. Sky Flash sent in.
Nice shot.
You don't want to mess with this man. He's going to be good for his. But he's actually going to rotate a little
Spamming
bit
on
back.
this as well.
Chance here towards Hookah. That's
Yeah,
a pixel
nice. Dude,
shot,
Kamek's been
and
hitting
he
some
got
shots.
completely outdone. Kamek caught him off guard. They don't know about Prophet towards the site, but does get clear.
Okay,
Good trades
res, but
coming
no
out
one
here
is
from Liquid.
in a
They've
position
got
to
site
be
control,
resed.
They've got the plant in place. There is a res there for Sociable, but does he even get the chance to bring it in?
Yeah. 2v2 scenario, as you're seeing, the rest, it doesn't look likely. At this point, Smoke's gonna go down. They have to decide how they want to fight this.
Flash goes in, Camo actively holding this. They're looking to try and get that res potentially on Yampy.
Yeah.
Sociable, what a shot!
Oh, what is that?
Anything you can do,
What is that
better.
free
He goes
fire?
the Red Bull
He got a
clutch.
double
How did he
here,
get two there?
just as they
How did
consider
he get
getting the
two?
res.
Well, You can ask Koi, because the other day Movistar Koi was on the receiving end of that Brimstone. It was actually most of those kills that were happening here on B. It was at the beginning of the round, but what a way to turn things around. He also manages, I assume, to save that operator. Gonna give it back. But as I was saying,
that is insanity.
I was surprised to not see Kamek just use the flash. Like he repositioned. Maybe let's have it a little bit on his own face.
Dude, they forced them down to an eco, and they got their own little damage with the flash behind it to catch anyone out in the open. Kiko with a plant here, or some kind of orb. Dude, everyone's... This next buy round for Liquid's going to be really nice. We're going to have a lot of ults on lane.
Do you want to see them keep this clean? There's a lot of ults that could potentially be that instigator to a round conversion if a couple of things go their way. But I doubt we'll see it. I want to see a clean round here from Liquid. Find some real stability. The scoreline's starting to look fantastic for them. Already starting to clear through.
I was gonna say, Camo can't feel super confident once this slow goes gonna nade.
I won't say ahead of the others. He's still got Nats there. He's still got players with him, but
that's the gun.
Gonna go down as
That's
well.
2 guns with res.
Yeah, now here we go. That's what we're saying. This is the fuel to
Eco has all. Molly, sorry.
The Prophet, big shot as well.
Whoa, dude. They've won 2 ecos so far.
Got things started, closed it down. The fuse is there. I wanted it to be clean. I didn't expect a loss.
Yeah, it's another round where everyone could pick up guns. Did they get him a gun? Yes, they did.
BBL coming here from the stage. The audience has turned up to support their team in what could be the
I really wanted Camo to use his nade here instead of this.
Yes, it's just this retake that we need to keep believing. I was really looking forward to how this retake was going to look with the wall and the effect that it can have. The team barely even needed it.
Now these have happened though in 2 kind of weird rounds, right? Like almost like anti-eco rounds. We've had it in the 2nd, now we've had it in the 6th. These were sheriffs. These were rounds you shouldn't be losing like that. I want to see if BBL can convert that into traditional buy rounds.
And as we're seeing, 2-6,
be a bit better.
11 still has
It is the Molly that missed earlier.
With that race, but it doesn't matter. Things are very
Okay, hits this time.
Just look at BBL now. Trying to do a little bit of aggression. Not finding anything.
Okay, trying to slow down at least one of the 2 sides of the approach.
Oh.
And this is where it gets dangerous. Liquid so
into the absolute blender on that one. Not sure about the TP there when you got a wall, because no matter what, they can just solo focus here, right? The TP doesn't really make sense. Because if anything, they use the wall against you.
Really adding insult to injury. So clean now into the buy rounds, into these gun rounds. Liquid look absolutely locked in on it. Back has no option but to save.
It's going to be a flawless round, and we were seeing the orbital strike just used as at the same time that they were using the thrust. Keeping in mind the position that they were put in, especially after
they've been better on the
ecos. That situation, if Yumpy would have had the Armageddon,
maybe this one will help. They have a lot of money. It's just one person that can't fully buy. Back keeping this gun would be nice. Oh my goodness.
Okay. He's putting on a little show for the people at least.
Yeah, they hear him go elbow.
Nah, no, not going to be able to keep the rifle, but still farmed a little bit. Oh, we got a little bit of space.
I feel like we're missing some context here.
There's a little bit of something.
Ask the players some questions. We need to know something.
I like it. But I've got to say as well, something I do
Liquid actually good. In the middle of the pack. I think they're getting better with each game. I think that's safe to say.
Keep it up.
So seeing them actually kind of use these quite, I don't want to say necessarily aggressively, but being willing to use them, not sit on them too long. The amount of times we've been critiquing teams for kind of sitting on ults, not really using when they have them there. I love seeing this proactive approach, just cycling through it. And it's completely put this back into place here. Now, there should be a buy, I'm pretty sure, for BBL. I don't think they're in too much trouble financially. But you're looking at BBL struggling to find stability here. They haven't been able to hold back this A hit that's been coming in. They've been struggling a little bit on getting plays in the right place, it feels like.
Yeah, and we know that this map is mostly about the attack, but BBL, they decided to start on the defense, look at the composition that they have with the double sentinel. The spike getting down was going to be one of their priorities when they swap onto the other side, but this composition should have
lots of stopping power.
Exactly. And you're not being able to stop them. From the beginning of time, before even this roster was like this, Team Liquid was the team that thrived in chaos. Like, I still remember seeing them running as 5 on split, like madness, right?
Yeah.
But if they're able to get that from 4 years ago and still do it now, being so reactive, staying so on point, when the pressure is so high.
Change up. I say change up.
Isn't more than
He's
a
been a
chance.
couple of rounds. Oh, wow. This is the last time we saw him have the op. He was over towards long and he got wrecked by the movement.
Liquid as it stands.
Op comes back for Loon. Not on the board yet as well.
Absolutely true. Like, those two are absolute highlights right now, but this whole composition feels tailor-made to be able to have masses of stopping
Yeah, they're going to go heavy up towards short, but we got a lot here. Wolf, Thorns, Flash.
Proponents of that slowing, that controlling approach. Now, I think Camo's got a good idea of what's on the other side. Do they then cancel their plans here and potentially lean away?
They wait, they trigger a little bit
Echoes,
of that utility, also force Jumpy to use this drone to gather the information on what they are, and they're just waiting.
I mean, he's been consistently farming. You might be right on that.
And so is Jumpy. If they start moving, it's time to stop them, but with the salvos.
We still have the wall in towards showers as well. Nats will see that.
And the shear is also just set if somebody wants to move.
Okay, this is big from BBL though. Keep an eye on Profec here. No pressure over towards B. 3-person hold. They're waiting for the wall to go down in terms of liquid. But we do have a push here. And Kiko is at least kind of looking for this, but not really. He's kind of just sitting out in the open.
Oh, the timing.
The timing's crazy on that. Smokes go down, gets the gun out.
Bayer, I don't understand what I'm seeing, if I'm completely honest. Yampian 11, you're walking into what feels like a slaughter. They were stalled, they were held at the door, you had a flank, you had full information of what was happening, but somehow Liquid just persevere forward. I don't get it.
I mean,
yeah, we're just going to be saving this one, and Liquid just have so much money now.
The moment that they identify, okay, we've already burned.
Feels like this is a lot to put up against this comp.
Everything is falling down. It's our time to execute. The moment that the first kill goes onto, who was it that was rotating? Didn't catch it.
Profec, I think.
Yeah, the moment that the kill gets into Profec, that's the gun. Just saying, go in. Use everything, and now Livin, that's not having the best of maps just yet. Has to save this operator. Yes, for keeping that B long control was going to be necessary. And of course, Liquid did just want to see, maybe they hunt? No, everybody's saving.
And this has got to be so disheartening for BBL though, because they had everything on that site, right? Like if you were going to have a, I don't want to say a dream setup, but you had all of your util, all of your
stall, on top of this, not too much.
Everything barring basically one player.
Yeah, dude, look at the timing of it. It's incredible.
That could have changed the fate of this.
It felt like it, right? It felt like it. Timing a second off, but this burst from Liquid, fully timed perfectly, taking this space. And for BBL, you can't be like, well, you know, maybe we just need to put Sage over here, or maybe we need to just get
looking better every game for Liquid. Yeah, we wouldn't say that.
It's a brilliant call also because of the
okay,
way
Hero
that Matt's position in the walls, the way that he's conditioned
against the
BBL
full buy and just, I mean, Liquid buy for the rest of this half unless they lose like 3 in a row.
And now, of course, when we're speaking about that buy, it's not going to be the best for BBL.
I told the opposite, Bacon. What's going on there? Maybe I'm not talking loud enough.
Looking into showers.
There's a time to turn up, it would be now.
Okay, they are at least going to the op,
no wall to be seen. High Dizzy.
He might get wrecked by the util here.
Should force Levin off the angle. He tries to take a little bit of a look back.
Does get
from him.
with the kill.
Into this game now. A little bit more confidence would be key.
He has the ult.
He does. Does he use it? Do they try and springboard in? No. They're going to take pause for thought here. Nats tried to have a little bit of impact, but he didn't get what he wanted either. Oh, Profec. Oh dear, that is a... You can see the...
Yeah, after the round before, he doesn't really want to go back here.
No, but he's waiting for the info on the rest of the team.
Yeah,
like,
no, he's locked him in. It's good.
Start moving once they start executing, so the same thing doesn't happen again.
There's no way they're going to win another round where they have this.
I was going to say, if they win this round, all 3 rounds have been ecos.
Lauren, we have sponsors.
Nice shot.
Oh my god, this is the round he starts.
Yeah, he can at least delay with this one.
See those pistols there, and you still
as long as Profec doesn't overstep.
They do try and rotate. Profec is that early warning signal. He doesn't even need to really push into this. Just hold that space. Keep these 4 players confident in this position. Slowly but surely, his Curiosity peaks. Lovely shot. Again, doesn't need to die here.
Very, very nice. 3 rounds.
Chipped away beautifully.
4 ecos.
And it does feel like BBL just give them pistols. Apparently, that's the best situation for them. Patatek can make it go, but you're running low on time now. 8 seconds, and they're still that operator.
Shout out to Loon though. He got
11,
a lot of damage done with the save gun.
It seems like their most deadly approach.
Yeah, and I also want to highlight how Sociable is playing. I think that the slow was a big part of it. The wall is a pain in the ass to deal with, and of course, it triggers some of the behavior that we've seen coming in from Team Liquid. This also has to do with comfort and trusting in what's happening, why you brought up this composition. Also learning from mistakes. Sometimes forced, sometimes unforced. Profec not getting the timing right is not really a mistake. It's just things that happen. But this time, just on the next round, he has a different approach. It's still just 3 on the board for BBL. Hey, this might further defense. This
Ooh,
could perfectly
I like
be
this aggro
6-6
wall.
now.
Could be, but now they've got weapons, Bayer, which has been really the issue. But I like that they're taking some active space, right? They've actively taken Shower's control here. It does mean that they leave a little bit of a gap open towards A short, but as it stands, they're in the right place for this.
Yeah, this with the Teo as well.
And dog up towards long, bit of a trade out of the, I guess, drones, one mechanical.
It's kind of
one
nice.
little
But
less
I mean, they would always
but
just take TP, so I'm interested to see how they actually want to do this. They would take TP into the
where that
AWP
wall
angle.
is. Does he get punished on this? It looks like they might try and get a little bit more proactive, fight for the space now.
That's pretty good, and they didn't actually set off the wall, right?
I honestly feel like Cameron and
Oh no, they
Panther
did, okay.
so much, just triggering all of this, forcing them just a little bit more. Now they have to keep an eye on this.
They've been so
3 players and the spike already walking. Oof.
Bit of phones after it.
I don't know if that was
You
quite
could
what they
do
were after
similar
there.
to
Now we are,
ooh.
I guess,
Yeah, delay a load time. You could do similar
not
to
gonna
like what
do
we
too
did in the
much.
deadlock
Again,
thing with
it
4
feels
deep.
so impactful, but it seems to find nothing. But they seem to forget that there's one part of the map that can see onto the
Dude, those
site.
guys
They
on
forgot
site got
about
melted
this.
util wise
They
as
forgot
well.
about the pressure that
I
could be
mean,
coming through in this
HP
sprint
wise.
towards the site. And once
Still got
again,
15
the first
seconds
pick
on
is
this.
found. Yampy is surrounded. He takes down one. Back tries to help. It doesn't work out. Yampy's fallen. It's all down to Sociable. It's all down to 11 to try and hold this back. The plant's coming in. It's not being stopped. Time is now on
Do
the
they?
Liquid side.
Okay.
They have a great shot towards Patatek, but Kamek in a 1v2.
They have
no idea
where he is.
At least one of these players is off to. He's taking a risk
Oh,
here. We
wall
know this is
defuse,
not
right?
planted for this position.
Whoa, what a shot.
Jeez, that
Nice
quick
shot.
though. Show me that back.
Nah, that's quick
Show
scope.
me that replay, team. I beg of you.
5
They
HP.
finally held it back. Finally, we're seeing 11 firing.
There's
all
no way
cylinders.
that's a no
We're
scope.
seeing them holding the line
I
here.
refuse to believe
Easier
that's a
from
no
Team
scope. He's just
Liquid
looking at
also,
elbow and
again,
just swings it.
Them only having that one controller, there's only so much that you can throw. There's only so much that you can defend and stop the rest of the team. Getting the spike down, beautiful. I want to see that shot.
Pretty please. Have you got it?
There's one, and
Whoa.
it was quick.
It's
That
fast
was
though.
quick.
That's nice.
Oh.
Good to see the night and day performance just in this same half. Also forcing Team Liquid with just 2 rounds
They love a
left on
slow-mo
this attack
reaction cam.
to take a timeout.
Yeah, just pumping the brakes a little here. We're starting to see 11 starting to hit. We're starting to see them holding these sites here, because it did feel like it's ridiculous that 3 out of the 4 rounds were won with weaker
The
weapons
op?
until
Yeah,
now. This was
I
the
mean, ever
first
since the
time
timeout,
they've
they
been able
brought the
to
op
convert
back
it
out,
with
and I
the
wonder if
proper
I
buys
didn't really keep an eye on
maybe
the
a
money
little
to see
bit
if they
better
could have got the
hold
op
on. It's
before
maybe
then.
starting to get a little
Like
bit
he
of
had
grip
one
on the
mess up
game,
on long,
and they want to get the maximum reward
and
they
then
can
he
from
didn't
this
really
half.
buy the op again until that
And also,
timeout.
Team Liquid.
Again, I don't know if that was a
they need
money
to
thing or
speak
just like
about
a
what they
decision
do
thing,
after the
but
post-ban. It feels like
ever since he's got the op back out, now
it's
he's
not
having
the
good
same that we were
impact.
seeing yesterday, as in taking advantage even when you have that
I pumped his Yampo.
less
It's bacon.
it's like
Go watch
disadvantage, so
the
it is
go
like
watch the
things
pista round.
To start moving, being comfortable, being reliable. Who's in charge of
Rewind it and go
looking
watch
at
the
what
pista round,
happened
and
there?
that's all you'll
We
have
had that
to
advantage
see
coming
to
in from
understand.
Hookah. How is it possible that nobody was looking?
The pista round's
who's coming from
cracking me up.
CT, all those things.
Certainly could clean things up. At 4-6 though, game on our hands. 1 away from Res. Sociable. We do have the divide on. Is everyone close on the other side? Okay, Kiko's 2 away, and actually
What is this
Kamek's
one?
only 1 up from the
People?
fishhole. So that's a
Okay.
very different start too.
Yeah.
In very early wall, we were seeing Team Liquid actually waiting for that wall to go down. They're not gonna have to wait long.
Ooh, Nats.
Big jump.
Manages to avoid the first bit of util, but I think they've got a good. They said they might have a good
Yeah.
idea. I don't know about
Yeah, I
this
think the
one.
nade's meant to 100%
And it's
clear
steady
here.
work on the other side. They're not speeding up through towards shower, so Levin's surely dead. I mean, he was quick before. He can't be that quick though. Nats.
Is he good for 2? No, he just leaves.
Yeah, he's done his work though, right? He's done enough on
No
that,
corner is
surely.
safe. You should know. Yampy would have known.
But still, the layers on this A short are now pretty hefty, right? So you have the fishhole coming in. It looks like the slow's being kind of brought to hand. I don't know if they got it down in time. But as it stands,
Okay,
getting
safe
cleared
corner
through.
to pick this
Still
back
not
up.
yet. Look at the swirl
But
on this. They
BBL
completely changed
heavy
them
hold
to
on
just
to
be
this, and the
so
Thorns is going to
heavy
delay a
on
lot
the
of time as
BBL's
well.
not buying it.
They got
Yes,
the
they
flash
use
to
that-
swing off of
use
if
that
they want
utility,
it.
But they still have not rotated. Still.
Maybe they should have bought it. Maybe they're going to be punished on it, but Sociable is still here. And maybe he's got
Whoa.
What an adjustment!
Nice little transfer. Dude, people use the
That
fan
was
to make it look so
perfection
sick.
from Sociable. Can he go for Camo and Kiko? He's
I find
spinning
that
out of danger
so
for a
hard
second.
to do, bro.
Calm it
That's
down a
like
little. Let
nuts.
Camo take over if he can here.
I mean, he's got a plant.
Get the
We
spike
got
back.
Teo. Nope.
Trying for the plant, but he's not fully secure.
Oh, they
here.
just came up.
I don't know if Yampy's going to send them into. Yeah, he goes for the default.
They force him out.
Camo
Force him
has
to
been
take a
stunned.
duel. Yeah.
And look at the long way around from Sociable. Give him the.
Okay, nice shot, dude.
Oh, okay, give him the pointy end of the stick, apparently, Camo. Go on, give me another.
Whoa.
He's doing it.
5 bullets.
And a 1v1. Yampy on the
Whoa.
outside.
Okay, man. That is
Absolutely
that's
eviscerates
impressive,
them.
dude.
How the hell are you hitting that?
Isolated all of the
Maybe
jewels.
Too much confidence coming in for BBL. Lauren, I think you might be right. Maybe it's the guns. Maybe they do not need that guns. All of them isolated duels in this.
Mate, he was
1v1
crazy
after
calm
that
here.
Wonderful play that we saw from Sociable. How well he's defending this early A side, but this all separated. Yeah, it's time to celebrate.
They did show too much emotion, but
You just
got him
can't
out of the
give
chair
them
for that one.
1v1s like that. Oh man, you thought that Sociable had done enough. Oh my god, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Oh,
whoa, whoa,
whoa, what
they
is
just
this one?
Let it loose, they've just flown at them up short.
It's a defense judge insta send with
with
with the wall on the left.
Yampy's still going.
Yampy gets taken down to 10 HP. Obviously, Sage is dead on this one.
And Kamek and Padatek still gonna have to try and walk through this absolute battle.
Not sure we used to do that with a judge though.
Like,
Echoes.
you still have two
Not
very
sure.
good
Not sure we
ultimates
would
to
have done
play
that
for
one
it.
with a
It's the
judge.
last
Maybe.
round of the half. 2v3. Do not make the same mistake that you made in the previous round.
One's isolated
Pray,
though.
please.
I don't know if I'm actually fully aware of how close Kamek got to this.
I would have if I could. Yeah,
No
that's
idea when you
actually
get out
true.
of it, but the shot is so good. Kamek might be screwed, but you're gonna
Gotta
still see
reload.
Wingman buying some time. Oh, back. That's not what you wanted to see. Stalled out on the plant. Divide's gonna come through now. But
Astra,
they've gotta play it
oh,
back
Patty
up
has to
against
join
this
him on
now.
site.
2v2 all fair footing. Apart
Pretty much has
from
to go down to
he's only
Pro
on 10
Effect to
HP.
win this one. Yampy's
We look
solo
at the post-ball
HP.
positioning.
Kamek has a
Padatek
molly
for
for after
GP.
plants, but it.
Kamek still has the mosh.
You seem aware of the possibility. Stun. The flash is so good.
Oh, he's
though.
getting spammed, right?
He's got to play his life, but Kamek's got a round.
Ooh, dude, no spam once you see the flash come from there.
To close down after was a high tempo half.
And 2 rounds now back to back where they had the advantage and they sometimes just take unnecessary risks.
Dude,
yes, I
BBL
know
only
it's
won
kind of
one buy round, right?
incentive, right? But maybe knowing that Sociable has that rest, maybe send one or maybe do a 3-man push so you can actually make use to that. But honestly, let's take a breather while we wait for the second half.
He was stunned, yes. Even if he swings out, it's not going to be great. And buy round 3 ecos. Let me mute this. Weber, what are you typing? Liquid? Yeah, it's looking nice. I feel like Camo's building a lot with confidence as well. He definitely didn't enjoy the fracture comp. I mean, they are banging Bacon, not wrong. They're not both getting full flashed. Oh, okay. So I still don't know if I'm pushing that guy though. BBL, I think this comp's meant to get way more on defense. I think it's meant to get way more on defense here, but it should work. Should work kind of similar to the Deadlock Vice on attack.
Weaker weapons
You have to at least, you can't fast flood sight.
You're
gonna have Sage slows or forms. So you have to full retake or full fight sight.
Power. Yes, you have the Dejo, but you only have the arc rose from the Vice as
Especially
an actual
towards B.
flash in comparison to the Sky and the Gecko. I want to see those combos with Yampy, with Profect. Like, I think that the possibilities are massive even with the sociable.
We'll see what
Just look at
that
the score,
Sage adds on this
15-8.
one.
After
Yeah,
a
I kind of
4
want to
and a
see
half.
Liquid like fight
Now,
for map
I'm
control
getting
early.
PTSD from
They
Pistol.
don't have to
like,
worry
you
about
know,
like the
if
Deadlock
BBL
grabbing
wins
it.
I just
That's
want
normally
them
then
to
you have to
secure the
worry
second
about
one.
fighting like in these positions. Also, Liquid
do
playing
feel like
against a
we've been having some of those back and forth
solo
sort of rounds.
Astra.
That's
If
all
they want to
gone,
hold
all gone.
hookah every single time,
People
that should be
running
on
through
lock.
Snake bite like that makes me so nervous, but for now they're just willing to take straight fights, just walking on forward. There's very little util being kind of burned to do this as it stands. No plant? Okay. Just taking their time here, securing site.
Kama's already walking onto them.
Planted.
Perfect play in and long. Are they going to wait until Kamek joins?
Yeah, Kamek's still pretty far off here. We don't... Oh my god, okay. Well, Camo's done that, but I get a little nervous when you're right. We're seeing someone like Kamek who could set some, you know, of this...
No way.
Oh, it's brutal out here. But it's fine. They answer back eventually, but it's down to the 1v1.
How's he done that?
Take on one side and Prophet on the other. Plant is inside. You know, it's ticking. It's good, right? Like, we're all good here. Pad attack is down.
How are they winning these rounds,
Stick
though?
the landing.
Doing full flash, full stand up, 12 HP.
On this half. Even if it came down to that 1v1 scenario, they managed to close it out. I mean, I love this approach from Nats. It's something that you can expect with him playing on the Viper, just playing that vulnerable with the snake fight. I played here as well. I want to see the replay onto. They get into just Loon playing from inside with 15 HP.
Nice!
Still smart. It was close. It was close.
It was close, but if it's a normal game, the team with the classics should win this round.
Okay.
Normal.
Yeah, no, nothing about this is normal. But if you're BBL, you only have Prophet on that Ghost. Everyone else has got a little bit of something. Got that Phantom
For the pistols, it's 1-1.
in hand. That is something you do want to make sure you continue in with.
Following.
You don't drop by any means. Now, Liquid have gone for a stack here, leaving just one player towards B.
Flash also used on short. Nothing seen there, and they just rotate.
Yeah, dismantling it. Have they just gambled and got it right?
Yeah, they might have.
Completely blind.
They might have just owned this.
You mean Liquid?
Yeah.
No, they used the flash onto A short, and they said, "Oh, nothing here." Not again.
B.
But and in their heads they're going, oh, is it only Nats here? Is that why he's being a little bit more proactive? Because it's only him trying to maybe.
Oh
you know,
boy,
pump up his chest, but
it's
he's
sick timing. It's sick timing.
Profec.
Oh, guys, please. Surely we gotta have some guns out at one point. How many? This might be the game with the most 50s ever. Like, it's on for the records.
Some point. This is.
He's going to encounter the wall, but
the pressure's going to be there. You know what I mean? This is still wild. Oh my God! Get me
but
out
like,
of
why are we
here.
in that pause?
Please, I don't understand. Sociable and Vac. How have we come to this? How has this happened? He's just being swarmed. There's just so many people there.
No way.
Maybe
Vac's the
the
savior.
hero they needed. But look who's coming. Eventually, slowly but surely, Nats is going to be there. They're also focused towards that CT side. The Nats is now on towards the side, but timing is everything. Oh!
Damn, shout out to Vac, 33 HP. He's had enough of it.
Just about getting them over the line.
you might have think him as just a standing, but what a performance coming in from him, playing the Vice. And just securing this second round, but we were too close for comfort there, Lauren. This is...
Mate, the decision to go on top of truck there and just start spinning around as a turret is mental.
That's probably had to be a little bit faster.
Like you can get shot from heaven, shot from spawn. They didn't fully know about showers, I don't think.
BBL onto Lambert, just force them to take that duel. But of course,
okay, the bonus, I mean, to be honest, the bonus is way better than I thought it was going to be.
Stingers.
I do like the Liquid are trying to heavy hold on to hookahs, makes a lot of sense. Like if they can just hold hookah the whole time, this comp can't go B. You double Astra smoke, you're going to have a crossfire from hookah's sight. Like they're in trouble.
He's extremely comfortable.
That is...
Unlike that, apparently.
Why does this just feel like muddy as hell at times? That's a recoverable weapon.
Not sure he needs to commit, and it's like the Viper goes down, so in theory that's the Viper, but as we can see, they're going for the old school.
Didn't go as well.
Old school Gambit one.
Big upgrade. That is a Phantom in hand in a 4v4. I know it's a pressure game, but we've got really experienced players here. It's strange seeing some of the choices, and even
that was floating around last year, Bacon, to be honest.
A little bit, if I'm honest, but
yeah,
every C9 game that was getting spammed.
Slowing things down for a second.
Yeah, Vac already has this ultimate. Especially in this 4v4 scenario, could be a difference maker. Slowly but surely.
As he has one flash.
Smoke down his
goes for the info flash over towards long. With that, the rotate can come in. Does Camo get here in time?
All towards. That's gonna fine.
Do nothing.
Nothing. But apparently, it's fine. It's
Yeah,
totally
doesn't
fine.
matter.
Because they'll just walk
And the
site
thorns
anyway,
come down
and
as
they'll
well,
get
so no one
full
can else
control.
help on
It was an
site.
absolute
Then you got the
destruction.
wall as well.
An expensive one, but it's got them around potentially here. And this is when you're going to be kicking yourself out, leaving down that Phantom, doing all of that. What are you meant to do if you're Kamek and Patitech?
You're walking.
You're trying
out.
to save.
We're seeing already where Kamek is, and with that wall, probably Patitech just wants to do the same.
Yeah,
wants
get
to
out.
join. Saving
The
this
hold.
2 guns, and we've
One on
gone from a
elbows,
BBL
use
that
this
could
flash for info,
barely
can't help
close that
sight.
second round.
Isolated off.
But how many anti-ecos are we
Blue
going
on
to see? Or
site.
how many like
Same
half-buy
pause.
conversions are we going to see here? This round had stingers.
Yep.
I think there was like a sheriff, some bits and bobs. They had some decent weapons. There was like a bulldog in there, and I think maybe one vandal. But how many of these rounds are we seeing go this sort of way? I don't know why it's happening so often.
I
I
think
want
it's
to
a
see the
little
replay
bit.
because, of course, Team Liquid, something that they have to
I don't know.
respect is the Vice ultimate.
I'm just
because
such a fan of the
obviously because
Vibe
what it
wall
does
on
to them and
B.
what the fights they
Like
can
obviously the
do.
Viper's dead, but
Yeah, Nats
the
here
Viper
taking
wall on
this
B
TP,
helps
making
so
this into a
much.
4v4. Oh, they actually just push right out the smoke. Like I was thinking at the beginning of the round how they were using a lot of utility. When you do that from
Okay,
the,
pistol into
from
a
the defense,
bonus. It's going to be a pretty close game
what
now.
you want to do is prevent the plan from even happening. You don't save those kind of pieces to retake the site. So it's kind of like you condition yourself to take those duels.
Anon, whoever you are, Anonymous, thank you so much for the
He's
gifted.
having a game.
Man,
Thank you for that.
I'm
Well,
still not
but-
sold. I want to see more of this. execute,
Dude,
but I
why
really
did
wanna
it look
see how
when
they
we were
structure
watching
that.
this lineup that
Well,
he
look,
was
by
like
everything
just
we've seen so
randomly
far,
doing it?
Brownie.
This should be a
I mean,
great
it
round for
hits
Team Liquid.
right.
They've only got 2 weapons, so
But it looked like he was
everything
just
should be
doing
fine.
it off feeling.
No, that's BBL.
no, it works both ways apparently. It works both ways here. It is only Nats on this side though.
Liquid
He
get
does have-
never heard
push
that
down,
anyone's used
and
that
honestly,
sentence, actually.
this is like the most
As well,
common
like,
wall,
it's
at least
positioning.
in this
Now,
box.
they
So
can't get fully through by
they might hear the
wall,
wall
but
and
there
then
is
both
still
go
time to
together
apply this
towards
pressure.
long.
Liquid have to respect that the site will probably be
No,
taking least
okay,
of the
we
close
trigger the
front
wall
side
and
of
then
the
one
site,
person
so
goes
that's
aggro
gonna
and
be
they
it.
should in
That's
theory
fine, but
not
the
think
flank's
about
gonna be there with 2
Kiko.
players. Now they're gonna know about one, they will not know about the second.
Oh,
Chip damage coming in. See what I'm telling you?
Hey,
See what
what's
I'm
good?
telling you? The team who has the worst weapons
Dude,
wins the round. It's simple.
The
mathematics.
poor observer,
How has it
man,
come down to
everything's
this?
going
Prospect
down on
is the
site and
last
he's
one
watching
alive,
these two
and I'm
just like
losing my goddamn
dance
mind.
around
I
and not
don't
duel.
understand this. Someone please help us, because right now Profek is left to deal with everything, and he's done really well on the first try, but he's got a player to the right. He's got one to the left, and it's one too
Kinda
many.
doable.
The defuse is
Well,
there, and once
does that one
again,
count as a 50?
we
I
are
think
seeing
so.
the topsy-turviest
Not
rounds
too
I've
much
ever
money
seen
to
in my
this.
life.
I want to see a replay because, of course,
Oh,
we were
maybe not. Maybe
we were just
maybe they put enough
looking
money
at
in there. It
Kiko
doesn't
was,
count.
he was rotating. I want to see actually how Kamek got those first 2 kills. Very well, also waiting for the people that have those guns. We're just playing duels.
Yeah, but where are my smokes?
Just 1 and 1. Of course, the wall is on Tetrick, so yeah. As we would say, or as you would say, if you were trying to name Spain, no bueno. No bueno.
No bueno.
No bueno.
I feel like I've entered a strange reality.
Coming the operator. I'm
Okay,
surprised
Luna
that
gets
it's
the
not
attack
Nats.
op out. Camo gets his
Look at
defense
it.
op out.
They've
And
found
we're at a
it so
round
early
where
as well,
1,
which
2,
is super nice
3,
input, but then
and
they maybe
1,
speed up on the
2
other side
can't
to
buy
feel
next
there could be a
rounds.
stack behind it. I want to see how BBL try and decipher the puzzle of what's on the other side now from Team Liquid.
Yeah, I'm looking at the beginning of the round and how Yumpy and Sociable are sometimes trying to combo the utility. We saw it on the pistol, but I'm still not surprised, you know, as to see, oh, this is the reason.
Into the jail Valorant we go. Oh,
Well, Yampy gets away with one.
That's would have.
damn. That's brutal. Okay, so it looks committed,
Oh.
right? Camo, got to evacuate. Cool. No sweat about that. Had a tech there to at least take away one, but back
shot
to find
back.
the trade up. And now the site's
Gets
being
dropped
slowly
the
crept
gun
in,
as
but
his
you're gonna
mate
see the
sends it over towards
Seekers come
sight.
through, and a drift through the smoke doesn't go too
And
well
this
for Nats.
B
So the ball's gonna be in.
holds
BBL have the
doesn't
numbers, and they have the time.
fill me with
Yeah,
confidence
exactly.
at the
Don't wanna
moment.
whistle.
If I'm them, I'm
Social
calling a
getting
timeout and I'm heavy
living
holding
up.
hookah.
This surely calls
I
for
just
a
feel
save.
like they're getting wrecked on
Yeah,
site.
Nico's already thinking about it. Sociable, make sure that all the entries are secured, closed.
Maybe they'll just
They use
util
all
dump
they have,
hookah.
but
I'm
it
not
was a
entirely sure, but
clean round for them. Team Liquid now forced to just save. Love just dropping that up onto Vox so he can log that side. Also building up that economy for this second half on BBL. Sociable,
What are
you
you
know,
two
there's not
talking
many
about?
occasions that
3
you're going
megs,
to
I
be
mean, they
able
are
to
banging
safely
though.
use that rest. So use it when you can. You know that this has been muddy, sloppy at times, that you're losing rounds that you
BBL, I
shouldn't.
mean, yeah, they'll take
Man,
this
use it,
money.
you know, build up your economy. Put yourself in a
this is the best thing
situation
that can happen
you
for
might
them.
need the money in the future.
They're one away from ult as
89.
well. They
It's
still
got
have
nothing
the
like
op if they want to go
an
slow.
extended muddy affair, you know?
Honestly, I
Why-
mix it up, to be
why
fair,
let us
Bacon.
out
I'm not
here
sure what I would
with
go for these
minimal
days.
pain? No. Take us the distance.
It's been so long that I would probably
and see who
not
survives.
one-shot it.
See you not being chucked around there. I want to see who goes for it. I think Yampy. Yeah. Priority on Yampy on that. See where he goes for.
Everybody's picking up the op on BBL. Man, I have to say, Forza BBL has to be one of the best chants. Like, whenever I hear the crowd say it, it's unreal.
I've always wanted, like, kind of football chants.
Blob,
to
surely
come
no
in.
one does
A
that.
little bit of something to it.
Yinsu knows
Okay,
a lot
let's
of those.
focus up because
She
again the
does. She is
money is pretty
absolutely
low.
good. It's wild that people don't realize it. Yeah, I can't repeat any of them. They're really not appropriate for rare, but I feel like with the Heretics kind of top shagger conversations, there could be something built around that.
Oh my god, the stim pack though. Stim pack's owned it. He managed to fast walk out of the Sage slow. This was kind of cool from BBL though, to be fair. As much as I said they should fight Hookah heavy, like the util that actually gets dumped over towards Hookah is sick.
Game. I don't know how to describe it to people. Hopefully they have eyes and they can see it for themselves. But
Dude, what is the casters talking about? I tuned in halfway
we
there.
have 2 on the B site.
Give me Keiko. Yep.
The orb's still
I'll
down
take that.
towards long,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Or
I
not?
like this view. Just waiting on that smoke to go down.
Well, he's just waiting for someone to probably walk it, honestly, at this point. Does anyone check on
Weapon
this? I mean,
here.
especially with like with Kamek still able to like.
Yeah.
He doesn't lose this.
Apparently it doesn't. We've seen those clips from it, but again, the dropout was still there. Team Liquid still going to have the man advantage. It's a solid
Oh
from there.
my.
Yeah, and just being held at the choke points. No way in for
Ooh,
BBL.
very
They have
nice.
no
He's having a
impact
solid,
towards the side in the
solid
end.
game.
Nice hold from
BBL
Liquid.
have
Felt
enough
like the
money to
first
buy one more,
stable round we've seen.
but they're pretty much all in for this
When
one.
people look at Bind and they have the question, like if you haven't seen a lot of Valorant or if you haven't been following, like why is it that the double
Camo?
controller
Yeah,
is
he's playing
so
great.
effective? Is that yes, you can like the executes are very
We should probably
harsh,
check
so
in on his score on
as
this.
long as you can delay them and try to put the attackers in a difficult situation, the better, right? That is when the smoke from Kiko and the wall from Nats were doing in Garden. That is the T of these, what makes them, allow them to separate this and just to delay them constantly. And of course, after the rounds that we've seen, and only with Team Liquid getting
Yeah, last timeout
2
for them.
on this defense, calls for a timeout on BBL.
Okay, BBL.
It's
What
an
do we
important
have?
round.
It is.
There's
There's some
some
big
ults.
ults
Yeah.
too. They have Razor's ult, and they have Teo's ult. So some pretty explosive ults. Kiko's got theirs on
Hutch, what
the other
even
side
is
of
that
the
question?
Brimstone, so we've got some there to work.
It's important
Ovi, hello,
to
mate.
discuss
How you doing?
what you're going to invest into what. Like we've seen that every single time that they would try to take hookah, either if it's Kiko or if it's not, it's like a molly is going to be put. They're going to try and fight
Beans,
that.
I'm doing good. How you
Also, they
doing?
tried to use that combo. We saw it in the previous round with the salvos as well to try and do some damage, but Kiko found
They still
that
got pretty good ults.
small gap to play around. And this is a very, very important round for
Easy
them.
at the moment, Povey.
Both sides.
Ask me again in like 4
Look,
hours.
Again, though, in this sort of moment, BBL calls the timeout. Liquid get to talk as well, right? It's that double-edged sword.
Okay, they go for a couple of light armors, so
chat,
their money's a
maybe
bit
change
better
what
than
they've
I
been seeing
thought.
as well. Let's see what we come back in with here, Bea.
Yeah, what I'm seeing is 4 people from Team Liquid and also 4 people from BBL.
We got how much commitment to this fight do we have though? Panatek does have a way out, obviously, but it's far from ideal. But he's willing to stick around.
I like the idea of it. Double damage deep with a Sage slow here, so in theory they don't want to fight in this area.
No.
And
Okay,
the other
so
day he hits those. But just look, very important to use.
Yeah,
the
Liquid go
usage
for a
of, that
4-1,
smoke there from
and this
Kiko
insta.
stops them completely. The boombot's out, the first salvos
Okay.
are out. Now they have to wait.
I mean, they got to get proactive with these 4, I feel
Drone's
like.
going to be used.
We're just playing full retake with
Going on this one,
Kiko's ult.
maybe feeling out that stack, and it's the right call.
Yeah, but Team Liquid also in that discussion, this is something that they have to respect, and Lemon is not going to find anyone on site.
Honestly, not too bad for
5
Liquid.
people ready to retake, and now the spike going down.
The problem is there is
Okay, so wall's
so
gonna go
much
up. You can see
stall
how
over
they're gonna
towards
try and
site.
secure
There
this.
is a world. Imagine an Armageddon there.
They got to break a wall, they got the
Finally
Vice
see
wall, they
one
got
of the
double
ults coming in.
forms.
That's going to clear down towards Lamp, so that's going to give them those a little bit more confidence towards the site, but it's very hard to break through these double walls.
And
the
just
post-plant, or at least
don't
it
think the
should be,
Vac should
apparently.
be playing here when all his
Social both go down.
utils here.
Suddenly the floodgates are open. You're looking at the deeper post plant.
I feel like surely he's the one that plays
has to be
off site.
important here. Eventually invests it now. Gonna try and cover as much ground as possible.
Ooh.
Force the fight.
And they got nade as well to stop
From
this.
Showers. And down to the 3v3. We're looking at it again. That util still in play. What do they have to stall this out?
Damn, bro. Kiko just dueling everyone on short. Yeah, I mean, this one got kind of close, but I feel like BBL really messed up with their positioning here. Back definitely has to play like deeper Showers.
Very low on HP, but it doesn't
I don't know if
matter.
he was
Actually,
worried about
many
the
ults
heaven angle.
invested into this round, but very quick and reactive adjustments from both of the teams. From
Kiko,
Team
yeah, he
Liquid
just
to not
double kills on
giving
short
that
as well.
showstopper
One double
anything.
angel, I'm pretty sure.
That orbital strike, BBL not staying onto lamps, knowing that that is a very vulnerable place to stay in. Even with those duels
Yeah,
here,
it's crispy
some
though.
small mistakes. Team Liquid comes out on top, and now 2 rounds away from closing.
Yeah, because
their
they should
map.
have so much
Remember,
delay on site here.
elimination is on the
But as
line.
soon as he goes down, it's like
Picking
there
up that
goes all
first
your
map is
delay.
huge, gives you that little bit of safety going into the
I
second.
think it's used
but
wall or
BBL certainly
Diva
not done
forms.
yet. Still going to come back in with a decent enough purchase. Obviously missing in some areas, but Guardian and the Stinger still there, usable for sure. Yampy going to try and clear up B-Long. Done that.
Didn't
Trade
move it
out.
into good position, but he's going to be spotted. Probably covering himself from any flash that could go his
Could
way.
keep an eye on Patty's util.
Both Kamek and Patitek are still.
So at the moment they've got 3
Playing on
strong
A.
here.
They
I'm
going
pretty sure
on
they can
this?
keep that the whole time.
This will be one of the safest takes of Hookah.
It's nice
and
from
they don't
BBL
want
as well, kind of
Oh.
realizing their
They don't
weakness
trust it.
maybe.
Yeah,
Can
someone
be
put them
not
off on
having
this,
hookah
so
control, so they invest a smoke, they take it early, they insert
see
one
what
at
the
long.
eventual plan is. They look like they're adjusting midway through here. Pulling a bit of what looks like a fake, potentially. We'll see. I want to see where that strike fully commits
two-person
to, 'cause
fake
they've
of
sent 2
A.
down towards that A short side. With a very
As we can
passive hold
see,
from Liquid.
minimap
We
wise,
don't
it's
have
probably
them
going to work
actively
well,
challenging
and
towards
that's will
short.
rotate.
They're playing deep towards Shower. It's quite passive, but you're going to see the rotation coming in from Nats. So they do believe there could be an A finish if they pulled that 3rd player over.
Kiko still has 1 smoke to play with. And here starts the fake.
That's lovely. They've drawn
Oh,
a
and they buy it. Kiko's already rotating.
It's fantastic. It's all down to 1 man on that B side, and he's going to be sat pretty safe towards back.
Yampy
He's not even gonna be challenging
tagged the
on this
Gecko
one.
flash, but it's really hard for them to
Trying
retake
to
with
secure
this
some
stuff.
space
So
here, but the plant in a
how many
beautiful
Vice?
fake.
It's still got
Goes
form,
really
still
well
got a
done.
flash.
Now
Yeah, this should be a hard retake,
Wow,
really.
Kamek is going to stay there. It's been spotted thanks to Patitek.
Camo
Not
can at
because of that
least.
wall, he cannot escape.
Yeah, he's done great.
No,
Ooh.
ooh, Camo. Careful jumping again. It's kind of a risky
Okay,
look
give me-
here, but they need to start working back towards the side. Time is going to start ticking. BBL still have full control. It's back going to find Camo, who'd been at this site the longest. Prophet going to be holding the push down. It's stunning
That
from
was
BBL.
very chill on
Loving
site.
what we're
Very, very
seeing
chill.
here. The fake was perfect. Now they just need to keep it clean towards it. Oh, Kamek. You don't get given any more. Bloody hell, BBL.
Yeah, very, very nice. There's some nice shots here.
They make it through the storm in the end, keeping this game
This is the
within
important one for
touching
BBL.
distance,
The money
9
is
to 11.
low after
I need
this.
to see the replay, and I want to think that Patitek like flashed out of that because there's been a lot of pushing on of smokes. Okay, there was a flash there.
Did they both
but,
get hit by their own Gecko
again,
flash?
This duels, also the way that BBL are just playing from within the side, understanding how much of the map they have given up, especially when the TP comes in from Kamek, just being aware of where they are exposed.
Yeah, Bacon, I did that ages ago when I first used to do it.
Fish ult for Kamek. And I mean,
Just full on stack
yeah,
it.
It's the fish ult.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Okay, they
We got
force
Nate,
through.
hold on. Oh, so
Whoa,
again.
okay,
This guy's
they
hitting
force
some
through
shots
the
here.
Viper
Nats
smoke and
removing.
insta
Patitek now
one-tap
isolated.
Nats.
He's in a really tough
Okay,
position,
double
and no one
entry
can
as
save
well.
him
We got to
from
start
it.
looking over
Back
towards
removing
here. Money's
them. That's
really,
2
really
players
low.
gone from this beach
So
site. It should be completely
you would
free
imagine
for the taking, and it
BBL
is.
get this
This
to
is
11-11.
fantastic from BBL here. Doing exactly what they need, just adding some security to it. I doubt we'll see Kamek going for this ult now.
Is Team Liquid going to be forced to save again? See some
I
bullets.
like this way of
here
dealing
and
with it as
then.
well. Smoke,
They're
smoke,
ready
you
if
save the
somebody
wall
pushes
for
them.
hookah.
I thought this was going to be a save already, if I'm honest, but they're still making a bit of a go of
No,
it.
they are going
Kiko,
for this. This
okay,
would be a
why am I
nightmare if BBL
doubting
lost
them?
this.
Are
Like,
we
this would be
fishing?
the
Are we
whole
fishing?
game.
Yeah, they're going for it.
Visual goes in, still got Wingman for the
Yampy now trying
plant.
to find a little bit of a corner, but he's been caught and he's gonna be
Yampy
killed
gets
here.
wrecked.
Yeah, Yampy goes down, and then Prophet has to push up. Now we see
Oh,
BBL
what a
getting
jewel
under
that
pressure here,
is.
but it's just Kamek left alive. The ult invested, but time is ticking. He's got to go here. Look who's
He
last
just sits
remaining.
on the
Prophet can
spike.
still buy time.
That's
Just
sick.
tucked on the site itself, making sure no threat was going to come through. Trying to catch him in there.
Very,
He
very
was
nice.
BBL
Yeah, I mean,
suffering through the
there's no
storm.
money here for
thought
Liquid.
They had a chance on it.
And Profik is being an absolute hero in this map, as we're saying, playing the solo controller here, having to do with the initiation also here from the attack. and still
That was
hitting
Liquid
those bullets. In
winning.
the
I mean,
previous
made
round,
the
it
first
was
half.
him
They
on
BBL got
site
4
to
rounds and 3
secure
of them
those
were
kills.
ecos.
How effective also the slows
They got
from
wrecked on the
Sage
first
are being.
half.
Like sometimes we see the pick and you know we understand the wall and what you can do with it, but I like how every single piece of util that is coming in from the side of BBL has a follow-up, you know, like the drone's there, 11 is after it.
This is so nice to see. I feel like we're starting to see a little bit more of a normal game, right? As mad as that sounds.
This guy's
It is
getting
a 10
replayed
to 11,
non-stop.
But BBL is starting to look really solid here. Sociable doing really well. We've got Profect starting to really heat up too. Have to highlight that. And this hasn't been a big game from Yampy, really. He had that great start. He's been quiet, but he's doing what he needs to.
I think he's focused on like using the utility, following and making the
100%.
calls. We can understand that. And actually, I'm looking at him right now. He was just taking a lot of time in this timeout to talk to the rest of the team. I think that with such a like specific composition,
can't get
I
much.
like
Maybe a
that
couple
the
of stingers,
individuals
that's about
are
it.
Very on point. I think that they're 100%
Sage
into
res.
what the
They're gonna have
priorities
Raze ult for next round. Brim ult.
But for
So
Team
they should probably
Liquid,
just
the
go get
purchase,
one
it's
orb
not
on the
going to be
brim.
pretty. I know, Lauren.
Plan ahead
Yes,
so you can get double
yes,
ult for the
I
next
know.
buy round.
But still, especially with the performance that Profik is having, please tell me that he gets it. Okay. Seeing that cosmic divide, sociable again.
Yampy
so
gets a
close
judge
to
on
that
the
res.
Teo.
It doesn't
I'd
feel
like to see a very explosive
Okay, this is the
round.
Sage slow with the double
After a
damage
timeout,
that they've
it's
been doing.
classic.
It would make sense, wouldn't it? But let's see. Again, you do have to be a bit careful on these because we've been seeing so much value in these lower purchase rounds. You don't want to be going into stacks. I want to see them at least do their kind of like diligent
Sociable
default,
gets
right,
his so he
going
can res
through
into
the
this
process.
round.
Sociable does now actually have the ult ready to go in case something goes wrong this round, and the stack.
Let's keep an eye on Party Text util because at one point he's gonna,
With the judge.
once they cut sounds,
Year are we in?
and they could be
Jesus
rotating
Christ.
out, at one point he's gonna need to get info.
It's a real throwback.
Attacking judge.
Don't doubt him.
Dejo.
Don't doubt him.
I know.
Especially when Nat
I'm
spots
trying
this
to
one
understand.
here.
I never doubt.
Very nice. First peek from Nats didn't spot anything.
That absolute stunning shot, and that is the keys to the B site as well.
It's giving me
Door's completely
CNET
open.
flashbacks on Ascend when they used to play similar-ish composition. Not really, most of the agents weren't even out.
Yeah, long time ago now. How much info does Yampy get for this though? 'Cause
That's out of
he
a
would be
couple
the
of
one to
first
call the
Fs. Yeah, it's
rotation.
at least
It
3.
does feel like there's no one else here,
2 on
guys.
long and then 1 when he went through TP.
They have to be somewhere, guys.
I think they're starting to find him. We're going to check on this. Okay, Panatek's still going to get one.
Down A.
Kiko's still here in a nasty little off angle, and there's the TP. I like
Yeah.
that. I love
And
that.
this whole
as
time
well.
Yampy was
That's
just
fine
taking
by
a lot
me.
of space over towards B.
Sadly, the door I think is going to remove it. Love it if it was a little bit
Kiko
further
wanted
forward, but
an
that's
op.
fine.
I mean, Kiko
Kamek should get
really
one.
wants a
Oh,
kill.
Get out of here, get out of here. There's no...
Remaining.
Okay, yes, fine. 11-11.
3
all
ults
tied
to
up.
go up
Nice
against.
call on the
They got their
rotation
own
there, taking
Raze
no
ult.
risks,
And then they
being
won away
safe
from Brim ult
and
as well.
smart
So
about the approach now.
This round is everything. We just saw the timeout from Team Liquid on the previous one. If they want to secure or at least take us to an overtime, they have to take matters into their own hands. Bring this to 12. Camo maybe being a little bit explosive has now the showstopper.
yeah, both the kills give him ult. It's nice.
Very good mid-rank call also from Jumpy. Hey guys, you know, they're not here. Turn around or just expect that they're
Yeah,
going
so
to
everyone's
push at
probably
some
talking
points.
about orbs at the moment.
This is
A lot of people
And we
there.
can see
What a round we
Liquid.
have.
Deep
Res
smoke
there,
down.
divide there. We've
Flash.
got so
Okay, Flash
much.
goes down.
Team
Doesn't
Liquid
hit
are
anyone.
so
They get the
close.
free Brim
Yeah,
ult.
because ult, if I take
Oh, God.
Camo! Explosive start.
That's one way to do it.
Totally annihilates 2 of the opposition. Yampy's gone down.
Just insta-send
Levin's
as
gone
soon
down
as
for
the,
your right.
it was his boombo,
Social
right, that got
still
info.
standing is huge. Who does he prioritize here? We do have a lot on the
We
line.
got a Brim ult to
and
stop the
Yampy
res,
can still
though.
be calling from where he was, but what do you go for now? Look who's ready and waiting in case they go for that res. The incinerator ready in hand, but still now it's going to drift away. Calm and composed. Gives
He's
up
not
a
even
little
going to use
space.
it.
You are divided.
Sociable is aware. Cosmic is going to go down.
Okay, but
So is the spike, apparently.
Spike's going into
Spike
place.
planted.
it gets so weird. They can at least take a lot of space for free here, Liquid.
Falls up. Get broken slightly here. And now do they go for the res at this point?
Sociable is still questioning.
Yeah, he's just like, I really want to res, but he just can't.
The timing goes back in a little bit out of sorts on that one. A little late to try and hold towards the smoke push here, but Sociable's still alive. It's still going to be a threat. Still going to be dangerous, but he's got to do so much. Team
Okay,
Liquid
nicely handled from
when it
Liquid, and they
matters,
managed to keep
stabilize
the ult
themselves.
into
They're
it.
getting up to 12, and managing to navigate around that. Huge credit to Camo for how he started that round.
Why did he not res those
Told
Brim
you,
ult
he
the
had to
whole
be
time?
proactive,
Ready
he
for
had
it.
to go for one of these plays. Take matters into his own hands. And so he did. Even with the utility forcing him out of the position. You want to see me? You will see me. You will face me. 2 go down. Sociable also at the end of that round, just trying to go back to showers. At some point, Kiko, are you going to give me a breather so I can get one of my teammates up? Response and answer is no. 11-12 now. Team Liquid 1 round away from closing this.
Okay, one chance to end it.
For Sociable.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Will we go for this pause?
Everybody plays the up here.
Sociable. Sociable. I mean, dude, he's 25 to 15. He can do what he wants, and Nats might get another fast F here.
Oh, Nats. You're a brave boy. But they're going to know it's now in hand, right? So that's good information. We've spotted Nats, and they managed to just shift away from that.
Nats is here. The Viper was here. Think about what happened on the previous round.
Oh, BBL gonna have pretty good time. Skydog goes out, doesn't see any. 3 people hold strong. They don't want to peek because they lost a lot up over towards him. He's got no info on showers as well. But as we can see,
there we go. Big info.
This is gonna be a B fake, and let's see how many rotate.
Slowly come in, but keep your eyes on the spike. It's not all going this way. Only one of the players getting suppressed there didn't manage to catch Kamek. Still checking their corners. Smoke going to come down. This is all a fake.
Descended on the fake, or?
These 2 players do not want to end towards the site. Do they draw the extra player over? They have 3 on the site now.
Matt still has a molly. Camo still has a
Camo's
nade, but he's never going to feel
Heard
comfy to use this nade.
How long does he stick around here?
30 seconds
He's going to eat the monitor.
Oh, that's lovely. Takes away the res as well.
That's it done. That's it surely done. Harley meant to 3+ and send it out of.
3, Yampy, 11, back, still standing. Yampy still here. It's all on his shoulders now with 13
Okay,
seconds.
nicely handled. Dude, this was a nuts game though. There were so many 50s on this.
The final opportunity at 13 to 11.
I'm not absolutely
Yeah, that last round was like a little bit lackluster.
A little bit crazy, but hey, we're here to test. We're here
terms
to
of
see
the idea.
different things that could be used in the global
They needed
stage.
more pressure on
But hey,
short, really.
This is far from over. The next
Because
map is going to be
it
Pearl.
felt a little bit weird that the 2 people along join 2 more people that already showers. I think you're gonna have at least one of the people that showers go back around towards short, so you have pressure there.